Yes, this title isn't clickbait, and I'm not making any of this up. Wacky Races Online is now a thing, with fully working netcode and all. There's only one catch, though. And you may not like to hear this, but the only version that this works for is the Dreamcast version. So yes, we don't have the PS2's physics or the PS2's extra content, but if you really want to play that one online, you do still have two other options. Those being Parsec and... So this video is mostly going to be like a quick and very easy to follow tutorial on how to set this all up, because I could set this up and I don't even know how to set up RetroArch. Step 1, and I'm not making this up, download and make an account for Flycast. Yes, I'm being serious. This emulation is on fucking Flycast, and nobody noticed this whole time. It's apparently been here for years, but literally nobody played it aside from me yesterday. Step 2. Search for the Wacky Races room. It should be very easy to do, as on the left you'll have a search bar to go for it. Step 3. You'll have to go find a ROM for the Dreamcast version of the game. But it has to be the American version, because that's the one that Flycast accepts. No other versions can run online. You have to make sure that it's the US release. Now, the reason we particularly want Flycast is because it auto-installs another emulator called Flycast, which can already do online play, but it skips all the hard parts and makes it way more simple. But there is still one thing you have to change in the settings. So, step 4, open the Flycast emulator with the test game button, then go into your settings, netplay, expand the GGPO option, and select horizontal thumbstick inputs. As by default, Flycast disables thumbstick inputs when you do online play to stop potential desaves, but I don't think that's a problem. Now for the most complicated part of the whole setup, but it's still not that hard. For the emulator to synchronize both players, you not only need the same ROM, but you also need a matching save state. So what you're going to want to do is download the save state I've made in the description, which already has all the characters and abilities unlocked, or you can make your own. And then you're going to want to go into your Flycast files, and you're going to want to put it in this file path. Flycast emulator Flycast data. It may look like there's not much here, but if you put this specific save state in, and your opponent has the same one, then you'll be able to synchronize with each other. However, if you're using your own save state, which I still don't recommend, then you're going to want to look for a .state file, which has the title of the game in it, and you're going to want to expand it by making the file format .net. Change nothing about the name, just put .net at the end. And now, finally, you can match up with someone and play online. One last little thing I recommend is that you set the delay to 2. Because if you set it to 1, then that causes for a higher chance for stuttering. So, yeah. Enjoy!